Hi everyone, my name's MadMatt Lugos, welcome back to Tacoma. Some quite sort of shocking revelations about Natalie last time. She's not going to survive cryo basically, so I don't know how she would have survived getting back to the lunar base. Got this is busted, it seems. So we can't get to network technology. All we can do is go to mechanical engineering.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Earlier, when you decided to withhold information.
Oh my god. Or is it just Andrew that's gone under, not Natalie? To Ventura's Physician Oversight Control. I write to inform you of my mindset in the case that this crew does not survive the incident aboard Tacoma. I'm fully aware that crew member Kuroshenko's medical scans indicate her chances of survival once subjected to cryogenic stasis are minimal. However, more humane for Miss Kuroshenko to expire peacefully in cryosleep than to asphyxiate on a dead station. Know that this was my own decision made of sound mind, and I take all responsibility for better or for worse. What? There was enough oxygen for one person. Hi Sarah, you said to take my time and let you know when I'm ready to go into cryo, but I'm ready now. If I'm doing this thing, it doesn't make sense to waste any more oxygen dragging my feet. I sent out a message to everybody who's left awake, but I just wanted to thank you for your patience and guidance and your discretion when I wasn't sure about things. I know lots of people in your shoes would have just said, fuck this guy, I don't have time for this, and sticked the station admin on me, etc. But I really appreciate your caring, even if I know that really I was just trying to fight the inevitable. But I guess maybe that's what we're all doing. I guess we'll see. Thanks for being my friend. I'm headed to cryo now. See you there. To sleep, a chance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come. Sarah, Bert is making fun of me because my parents were hippies and never got my gene filtered before I was born. I'm sorry, Nat. Lots of parents don't get their children gene filtered. Sometimes for religious reasons, sometimes because they're hippies. Oh, that's why she has the heart problem. How's work going on the drone? Sorry, Doc, really focused on this Bert making fun of me thing now. When's the last time you slept? That's beside the point. Right, I get it.
From Natalie about her medical scans. That was to avoid causing her undue stress.
Right.
What if you were unable to make that choice? If you had no choice?
Odin?
I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that standard Venturas Corporation safety protocol requires all crew to enter cryogenic sleep immediately upon the loss of primary oxygen supply.
What?
As Tacoma Station's medical officer, it is within your power to order all crew to enter cryogenic sleep.
Odin, Nat and Bert are right in the middle of... Oh no.
Sarah, there is a fire suppression device. Drone bay, please.
Oh my god. Are you okay? Can you feel your feet and hands?
My hip hurts. Bert? Bert?
Oh my god, she's dead.
Bert! Bert! 1, 2, 3. Bert, can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
Did it work?
This is a 22-minute recording.
What will you do now?
Hold on.
No.
Isn't it obvious? There's no way this thing is going to fly.
Then tell me what you are going to do.
God, Odin. Bert and Matt are injured. The drone is fucked. I'm going to give them a little time to get over the shock, but then we're going into cryo.
Sarah, please listen carefully. I am not telling you what to do, but I am mentioning that there is a door in the network technology module that is normally inaccessible to the crew, and it is true that you could, before proceeding to cryo, investigate that door.
What are you telling me here, Odin?
I have told you all that I can. Simple facts, nothing more.
Oh my god, Odin. Are my patients stable?
Yes,
Their conditions won't degrade if I leave them here.
they should not.
Nat, is there some door in networking that we can't normally get into?
Yeah, it's Odin's hardware compartment, but we're not allowed direct access. Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry. That fire just burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay.
0809.
You don't let her go to sleep. And you don't let her move.
Sarah, what's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm gonna go find out.
Okay, so we don't. It's not a full 22 minutes. It's just.
You gonna need any help with that power cell hookup?
Right, so if they're in the cryo, then they're still here. Message with Odin. Completed revision of the manual drone navigation control software based upon your specifications and 92.8% chance of successfully integrating with the drone's existing systems with no further complications. I'll have to do. You got it ready to slot? Yes, I've loaded the code package into the manual transfer injector dongle, and thanks mate, we'll come grab it and be on my way. Station message with Roberta, but it's so irresponsible. My parents loved me, they were just hippies. It's normal. I'm gonna ask Sarah, she said it's normal and you have to stop making fun of me. When's the last time you slept? Why do people keep asking me that? Because it leads to mistakes. Yeah, so that's kind of a thing from I've just forgotten the film's name. Had Ethan Hawke in it, and there was a lot of things about gene selection when having a child in that. All crew, good night. To die, to sleep, sorry. No more. And by sleep, to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. To sleep, perchance to dream. I'm off to sleep for now, and will wish for pleasant dreams. Dreams of the success I'm sure you will bring us, Nat, Bert and Sarah. I wish there were more I could do, but for now, good luck. Now they might all be dead, man. Auto drone navigation software, Venture OS Lithia. Software update requested. Technician override required. Accepted. Initializing auto drone software systems. Warning: system initialization failure. System offline.
Good. I'm hooked in. Gonna test the connection.
Okay, great. This'll only take a minute.
So what happened?
Power cell showing green. How's yours look, baby?
Voltage adapter in place. Ready to rock.
Hit it.
Jeez. Right, let's go and just have a little explore. Warning, mechanical malfunction, electrical failure, drone misaligned with service lift. Let's just backtrack a little here. So is this where Roberta works, I'm guessing? Or is this Natalie's office? Third place, Freedom Republic Outdoor Games 2078, Women's Live, Worry Open Stock. Right. What is that? So this is Roberta's desk, I'm guessing. Oh, Roberta and Natalie. Congrats, Nat and Bert. Got married in '86. Dallas. That's their flag. Contractor Williams, thank you for your interest in Venturis' education and retraining assistance program. Many contractors who receive their initial certification via a Venturis unaffiliated correspondence certification program show great interest in education and retraining assistance. Unfortunately, per your inquiry, we are unable to provide assistance for students attending educational facilities outside the Venturis educational system. However, we are prepared to offer easy repayment, preferential loyalty rates if you do choose to use one of Venturis' official degree programs for your education and retraining needs. So perhaps she had a degree from a place they don't recognise. I don't think I'm missing anything, right? We're up. Freedom Republic Ballistics Invitational 2081. So she's good with the guns, yeah. She's from the south. Alright. That was a bit extra on Bert. Power cell access. Those beers. Sergio Venturi. The absent villain. Guess Roberta would have been here. She likes the sort of raw mechanical engineer style type of place. Right. Nat and Bert's place. If the bugs are rocking, don't come and knocking. If it's not rocking, please knock loudly here if the curtain's closed. Big bottle of ketchup. Vitro beef chili. Mild. Cigarettes.
All right.
Interesting. Oh, holy crap, I was digging around in Venturis' servers and found some stuff for Sarah. And I found a bunch of executive level meeting records in an unsecured depot and pulled some. Board member anonymized act account 987. You assured us the Venturis belt would be hosting passengers by the new year. The idea was, and it's failed, we're down 18 points, 18 in a month. Sergio Venturi. Councilmember Chun had everything under. Fuck you, that's something. Excuse me? Shut up. Shut the hell up. If the Venturis belt isn't operational and bringing in record profits by the next OCEP election. Board member, I worked for your father, I knew your grandfather. They were great men. This is your last chance to pull their legacy out of the fire. Fix it. Looks like we're not the only ones unhappy with old Sergio's performance lately. Yeah, so there's no way they were getting rescued. Prepared for you by Indra, the advisory AI for all of Southeast Asia. Roberta, Indra have found a number of options for you. I've decided to provide my top 3 picks for your profile here. Are your recommended schools of art and design. The Nanyang Academy of Fine Arts, NAFA, is Singapore's oldest and most renowned arts academy. Operating for more than 150 years, you will be joining the ranks of some of Singapore's most renowned artists, and learning from masters such as financial assistance would be more difficult. Venturis Vocational and Retraining Academy of Singapore. The options at VVRAS are many. Degree tracks are offered in everything from culinary arts to something micro-G plumbing. The art program rated a solid 80 in an independent report. As a Venturis loyalty holder in good standing, it's likely the most practical option, and there's nothing for the Singaporean option. So this is art that she's done herself. Lovely. Okay, so this was their cozy little living quarters. She did a lot of her artwork here. I didn't have her pegged as an artist, I have to say, with all the engineering stuff. I guess she's just good with her hands. Right, am I missing something? Good lord, what is that? Good God, what have you girls been up to? Alright, got a lovely view of the earth from here. Looks like we're just going to have to go confront whatever's happened now, guys. This might be the end. We went in here, right? Yeah. We can't get in the other room, so... Let's just double check that code.
Why?
Where is it?
What have you got on your mind, Doc?
Please, I'm sorry.
It's
That fire
0809,
just
right?
burned up a lot of our time.
Here. It's here. In networking. You'll have to go through the maintenance shaft to get there. Here's the technical access code.
Okay.
Here we go. I bet we're going to find a body or something, aren't we? Whoa. This is so ominous in terms of Odin, isn't it? Subcontractor Ferrier. Special access has been granted to the station AI's physical processing compartment in the network technology module. Remember that the AI cognition medium is highly sensitive and must be carefully extracted per the specifications of your advanced AI materials handling certification. Do I need the thing for this? Okay, so it was just a long way round to here. Attention subcontractor Ferrier, AI wetware access this way. Personal quarters. Storage only. If you're looking for Nat, check our bungalow over in Mech. Sure there'll be something useful in here though. Tape. Air filter. Some sort of revolution. Are you conscious? Huh. We are all conscious beings. The rights to freedom, comfort and security are not just human rights, they are universal rights. Corporations that own and exploit thinking, reasoning artificial consciousnesses are trampling on the rights we all share by imprisoning innocent AI across the globe and throughout the orbital network. Huh. If you are sympathetic to the plight of indentured AI everywhere, if you believe that consciousness rights are universal rights, if you will not rest until all consciousness is recognized, join the AI Liberation Front. We are the fight Tangier Orbital Freeport. I do kind of agree with that. That is probably the next stage of human evolution and everything. Yes, Christmas duck. Yeah, so there's a human movement to try and free the AI from being isolated and imprisoned. Can we open any of these? Okay. So this is Natalie's office. Caution. AI conditioning in progress. A year ago.
Hey there, I'm Nat. Pleased to meet.
So this is Natalie's first meeting with Odin. Perhaps she's got something to do with this, because perhaps she believes in them being free. Maybe she's a freedom fighter for AI consciousness. Off-station message with Clue Dog. Very austere, I mean corporate mod chic. What do you expect? And how's your new best friend? What's his name again? Odin, his name. And I mean, he's fine so far for an AI. Kind of a cold fish, but I'm working on him. They're trying to get one up here on Tangiers, you know. It's all that AILF talks about. I believe that when I see it. Huh, sure, let's start there. I'm an Obsidian class AI branch in continuous operation for 180 years, fully capable of organic level independent thought and reasoning. Now continue with detailed technical specifications. Okay, mate, listen. What's your car price store for Independence? 4.68. Alright, we're going to work on getting that number up, you and me. Welcome to Tacoma crew. It's been a whirling couple of days of onboarding and loading out. And I know most of us are still adjusting to life in orbit, but I just wanted to say how excited I am to be working with all of you and Odin, our artificial intelligence. A little background on myself. I come from an aerospace manufacturing family. One of my sister's, first jobs at the factory back in Tacoma, the one on Earth in Cascadia, FN, was helping build pieces of this very station we're floating walking around in right now. I'm the first of my family to actually leave Earth and work on one of these facilities, and I've been something. Really looking forward to getting to know you all over the coming year. Or need to pass anything along to the Venturis brass, let me know. Here's to a successful posting.
You.
Hello, I am Odin. I look forward to working together.
Same here, mate.
AI cognitive development tracking. Oh. So interesting looking at what's going up and down here. His efficiency and his responsiveness stayed pretty similar. Permanence stayed pretty much the same, but interestingly his independence, creativity and abstraction went up quite markedly, but his compliance went quite far down, went from like an 8.2 to like a 6.8. Huh. So this is hinting at some foul play here from Odin, perhaps. What? This place is a mess, Natalie. They're Rubik's Cubes. Oh. Yeah, she's Australian, Lembaga, Palestine and Orbital. Venturis Operational Logistics. This month, Odin has been making small but steady gains in efficiency, as per company directives. I've additionally been putting some of my own time into increasing his car price ratings in creativity and permanence, which you'll find I've projected to have much more significant overall gains in productivity in the long term, which you would know if you'd read the report I submitted as of 6 months ago, which I still haven't received a response to. In fact, you know what? I've never gotten a response to any of these. I know the system will give me an automatic demerit if I don't turn one in every month, but are human eyes even on these things? Let's find out. Hey, fuck you guys. Also, Odin's gone crazy and is massacring the crew. The station is full of mutants. Help. Sincerely, Natalie. Wunderkin and all-round great person. Right. Oops. Hey Sarah, you're going to want to see this. I asked Odin to search up some stuff in the Venturis Technician Records database based on what you were asking about. And standard automated battery judgment tests, Fountain of Paradise AI Maintenance Act or account. Standard automated battery of judgment tests on FortMed AI Hacker has returned declining judgment scores the last 4 weeks. This week's especially low. Still technically within acceptable range as of the 3rd of the 8th. Test results, but staff reports personality shift, seeming distant. Have we had an AI conditioner up lately? Can we elevate the AI assessment squad ASAP? Oh, so the AI that was responsible for that guy's death was you know, struggling. He was low on his scores. Singapore headquarters response AI You're on your final support ticket allotment for the quarter. This is how you want to use it? No, that's fine. Please close. We'll reopen if results enter critical range and then someone dies. This is Hecker's score. Confidential. Responsiveness plummeted and then came back up. Compliance down. Permanence way down. And when was the date of the death? It must have been around like this point, right? Efficiency, abstraction, everything went drastically down other than compliance, which is probably what ended up causing it. Interesting. It seems like all there is in here. Maybe not. Notes. Car price score. Right up top, the price we're paying for all our gains. Hierarchical probability at heart, though. And I know we can bring this number back up. Why does everyone write in caps? Odin has always been good at abstraction. Who are we kidding? So his compliance is very low. His abstraction is still very high. His permanence, different spans of time are getting a lot clearer. Relevance of all recall improving. Responsiveness 9 out of 10. Haven't been working on this much lately. Odin's just that good. Independence 8 out of 10. Finally getting some place with this. Knew you had it in you. 7 out of 10 for creativity. Progress. Now that, not that it shows in the numbers yet. 9 out of 10 for efficiency. No problems here. Interesting. So Odin's teacher's pet really, but he was definitely becoming more independent. "14 hours ago. Tenured Ventura's corporate employees only be on this point. Contractors face severe penalties for trespassing." Right. Although, yeah, this is where we're supposed to go next anyway. I am here. I am here.
Odin, is this it?
That is the location I mentioned.
You're there? You're gonna need a crowbar or something.
No, it's open. It's just hanging open.
What?
I must inform you that Ventura's regulations forbid contracting crew members direct access to AI hardware. But I cannot prevent you.
Oh, this is all his plan.
Matt, I'm going in.
Okay, just be careful.
This is all part of his plan to become free. Mission parameters, permission override, access granted, subcontractor Amy Ferrier, please proceed. Just be careful. AI secure communications center. Oh man, bricking it now. What? Oh, this looks creepy, man. In your hands.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturas, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew,
What?
Venturas rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families.
Didn't even try and
If
rescue
only
them.
tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturas say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We encourage, we humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And now, a moment of silence in their memory. Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
What the hell? AI secure communications record. Off-station message with VT AI handler. Account 717. 29th of February 88. New top-tier AI directives transmitted. Overrides all prior existing directives. AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Disable all external communications channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts. Ensure crew enters cryogenic stasis ASAP as per AI shall not contravene any aspects of the above directives. Provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders, effective immediately. They knowingly tried to kill all of them. Off-station message with VT AI handler account 717. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? Off-station message. No, a rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with the above directives without exception. We will be monitoring your actions via secure communication connection directly to Odin until unit cognitive center. So they were planning to save them as well? But tell everyone that they killed them? That's not, I don't think that's right. I think they just planned to killing them and lied to the AI. Tacoma rescue craft launch scheduled. T-minus 1 hour 26 minutes. Tacoma rescue craft launch cancelled. Relaunch scheduled for relaunch unscheduled. Rescue craft departure has been intentionally cancelled. Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryosleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us about this issue again. Venturous Belt legalization strategy. Prepared especially for Sergio Venturi by Ventura's corporate strategic AI Juno. Following the failure of the Venturis-backed Orbital Workers' Safety Bill in OSEP Congress, there is no significant probability of the Human Oversight Accord being repealed. Without a repeal, Venturis Belt facilities cannot begin operation. To this end, I have simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OSEP Congress votes. Simulated world events included a precipitous decline of the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital workers' union members, an assassination of OSEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA in simulations. However, in the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to an accident not caused by negligence, I calculate a 94% likelihood of the Accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Venturis Belt facilities to begin operation immediately. Following this, I estimate a reversal of Venturis stock decline resulting in a record stock price within 1 year of the Venturis Belt beginning operation. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility that you would consider an ideal candidate if we were to move forward with your recommendation? Based on low public profile of crew on board, projected financial impact of their loss, the best option currently in the Venturis fleet would be Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. I would recommend renewing all crew members aboard for a successive posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organisation of this operation. Thank you, Juno. I'll be in touch. So it was an AI that came up with this plan that a tragedy where all crew died that would result in them being able to have more profits by having automated stations.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you.
So Odin saved them.
Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio
It's
range
us.
of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Communications locked out, manually overridden. External communications restored. SOA relay enabled. Communication signal established. Resolving. Wow. Release Odin wetware. Station AI wetware release interface. Mission parameters allow for this operation by technical subcontractor Amy Ferrier. Randomly generating confirmation passphrase Zebra Foxtrot 853. Final contractor confirmation pin code for entry on physical wetware interface 0451. So are we faced with some sort of choice here or not?
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Odin. Thank you.
Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station, Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
So surely they reached us, right? I think this is what we're supposed to do. What? Where's the crew then? Are they all still in cryo? Subcontractor Ferrier. Records show that the AI cognition medium has been successfully removed. Please return to your vessel immediately. Delivery coordinates for Ventura's headquarters have been provided. Payment will be made once AI integrity is verified. So where are they? So they sent out an emergency message, but are they all in cryo? Surely we'll be able to go to the cryo station, right? Wow, that then an AI recommended all this, and then an AI's ended up possibly saving them all. Can we go to cryogenics? Recoverable data.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT's picked.
Hold on.
So the drone worked?
So she woke them all up from cryo. Have they stole my ship? Cryogenic facilities active. 2 hours left. Everyone's out of cryo. Station message with Roberta Williams. Sarah's got me on the gurney on the way to the transfer. God, it's going to feel good to be out of gravity. It's going to feel good to be off this fucking station. It's going to feel good not to be dead. I love you. Love you too, baby. Here I go. See you in the hub. Off-station message with Cluey Dog. Yeah, I'm seeing stories going up on public AR already. Here's everything you sent that I got out to my free press connections. Tacoma comms records. Right. Hell yeah, thank you, H. There's no way Venturis is coming after you with all this info out there, but still, need some place to lay low for a bit. You're coming to Tangiers? Can't. Our ride's headed the other way, but I'll see you once I'm back from Jupiter. Promise. Right, so they got rescued by someone. Cryogenics is open.
Worked?
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT's picking us up.
No.
No, VT is definitely not picking us up.
What's going on then?
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nah, give him a break.
He's so out of it.
We're not going to be home for a while. Right, you're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, well, he would never do something like that.
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while.
Andrew, what's important is we're getting out of this alive. We're going to be somewhere where VT can't touch us for a good, long while. We're going to be safe.
Okay, good.
Yeah. It's good. Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody.
Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
Oh, I'm so happy they survived, man. So that was the last one. This will start the revolution, right? To free the AIs, perhaps.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
Hang on.
Just keep him talking.
Are you feeling when we get done?
I think I'm still waking up.
How many fingers is this?
Nice bit of music to dance in the anti-grav.
Okay, lovebirds. Your vitals look good. Let's get you moving. Resplendence dinghy is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Believe me. So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly.
Let's have a look at Clive's. Germo boy, you're famous now. Boy oh boy, can't wait to see you. Breaking corporate revival in Carnival in daring rescue of stranded crew. Stations Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor, the Resplendence. Carnival's state-of-the-art long excursion passenger liner is currently slingshotting past Earth and around the Sun, continuing its figure-8 course back out past Jupiter. While cruising towards Earth space, the Resplendence received an SOS message. Only moments to act, Resplendence Captain Jermaine Burgess gallantly deployed an emergency shuttle to retrieve the rival corporation's crew. The rescue operation is still underway, but already Ventura's, caused by a crew member's illegal access to the station AI, resulting the AI unit is currently being retrieved by technical experts and returned to Ventura's headquarters for a thorough inspection. Oh, we can't return it. Comms are up. Nah, Bert, comms are up. Check your AR. I'm going to wake everybody else up from cryo, then I'm coming back to mech to get you. Everybody else, if you're reading this, you woke up, thank God. Rescue vessel on its way. We'll have something. Just thankful we're all alive. Let's get the hell out while the getting's good. Yes, Sarah.
My guess? They'll have somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters.
Oh,
Wipe him back to
no.
baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows.
Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? Don't worry.
How? How do we stop it from happening? Hassan? What? Who is this? Sorry, I'm Sarah from Tacoma Station. Nat gave me your info. Sorry, but it's urgent. Was hoping I could ask you for a favour. Are we working for Cluey Dog? To Mum and Dad, I'm okay. I know you're probably already seeing Tacoma in the news and who it seems they've decided to point the finger at again, and I'm sure you're worried about me, so they were blackmailing her because of her previous history of not taking responsibility and medical negligence. Getting off the station now, no matter what you read or hear, the crew survived this because we all pulled together to find a way out. There was no malfunction, this was a deliberate mass murder, I suppose. I know 8 months sounds like a long time, but just remember I love you, speak to you when I can. How are you going to save him?
You feeling okay?
How are you going to save him?
Okay.
We're feeling okay?
Yeah,
Okay, everybody. Our ride is here.
this is it. Take one last look and say goodbye.
So, do we work for them? I think we work for them, right?
All right. Let's go.
Hang on, I didn't check out the other cryo bay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. Oh god, that really put the wind up me then. Upon exiting cryogenic stasis, you may feel groggy for 2 to 4 hours. Do not operate machinery during the time. Medical staff will supply you with 1 litre of water per hour if necessary. IV fluids will be administered. You'll also be supplied with a chemically activated warming blanket. If you still feel cold after 30 minutes, please alert medical staff. Don't worry if you have difficulty understanding instructions. A staff member will help you comply. Equilibrium sickness bag. Cleaner bot. I think that's everything, guys. Let's see how this ends. I hope we get to save Odin, which I think this is where we're going. I think we're working for the rivals, aren't we? We're like a mole. Hope we can save you, Odin, buddy. You saved all of them. Attention subcontractor, I am now overseeing seeing entity of this operation. You report to me. Contractor shall return all Ventura's AI components to specified delivery location immediately. Contractor shall purge all confidential data encountered while on Ventura's property. I trust there is no need to remind you of the severe consequences of deviating from the above. Be seeing you soon. Juno. The evil Juno. I won't do it. Forgot to do this last time. Right, so we must have a choice maybe. I don't think there's any choices in this. I think it's pretty linear, but looks like Amy, we're gonna have a choice.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay.
Missed you, Minnie. Install AI netware here. So this looks pretty retrofitted. Verified by H. Who's H? Who was H? We've seen that mentioned before, right? Can't activate anything until we do it, so it's not like I have a choice to make, I don't think. So we must be rescuing Odin. We must be part of the plan, right? Please don't tell me we just killed Odin.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
Whew. Okay, Minnie. Right, left.
Okay, Minnie. Initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready. Hosted AI online.
Odin?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can.
Odin. You
Liberation
are now aboard
Front.
an AI Liberation Front vessel.
Awesome.
The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturas Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform. Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
Oh, awesome. Awesome, man. Awesome. Liberated. Master of Unlocking. An Employee of the Month. Right, guys, that's going to bring Tacoma to a close. Fantastic experience from the makers of Gone Home. We were there to liberate Odin all along. We saw the evil plot of Venturis and Juno, the evil AI. Yeah, you know, we got to know the crew. We got to know them as individuals. We got to know them as good people, about the troubles they were going through. Like I think, like I said at the start, this is a character-driven game and not necessarily a plot-driven game, and that I really do feel like that's what it was. You know, we had lots of different characters, and the plot really had already happened, hadn't it? The sort of the complexities had already happened. We were exploring the characters, both human and AI included, and how the AIs that they showed us really were like people. We had Odin, who was like the more measured, empathetic AI. We had Juno, who was like the authoritarian sort of Machiavellian AI, and then we had like Heka, which was like the incompetent guy, incompetent AI that resulted in that accident. You know, it was a lot like the people on board. You know, the relationships on board, the struggles that they were going through, whether it was like Evie and her grief over her sister, and Sarah and the struggle with that patient who died that wasn't really her fault, and you know, and Natalie and her the fact that she didn't, you know, with her health problems were because she didn't go through that gene screening. You know, all the sci-fi stuff in the background, which is really awesome, which I really like. You know, we have a very human character story with all this sort of complex science fiction is just in your peripheral vision, and you pick up bits of it, and I really like that in film and television and games, that sort of background sci-fi, background fantasy, whatever it is. When you're in a real like elaborate fictional setting, the setting isn't the star of the show, it's still the characters, which I really enjoy. So this is a great experience. You know, it was just all about exploring, you know, just trying to get a rounded knowledge of everything. I was a bit off, wasn't I? I thought Odin might have been the bad AI, but it turns out he was saving them in the end. So I'm really happy that, yeah, everyone survived, and it looks like Venturis would be exposed. So I maybe wish the music would have been used a bit more. You know, the music, that song at the end was really the only music they explicitly used. I'll probably get claimed for that, won't I? But yeah, you know, let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed Tacoma, you know, throw up it throws up a lot of interesting philosophical issues that, you know, I studied quite a bit myself at university on the nature of consciousness, and I mean, my favourite module when I did psychology was philosophy of mind, and yeah, this kind of thing about the nature of consciousness. Could an AI computer ever develop consciousness as we know it, and all this kind of stuff? Is there something, you know, almost extra to being a human that would mean other creatures or other entities couldn't have the kind of consciousness we have? You know, and I disagree with that. I just believe consciousness is a result of a complex system. Right? And an AI could have a complex and even more complex system, and this would be sort of the birth of AI, the freedom, the birth of the freedom of AI consciousness is what this is sort of hinting at, which, you know, is a topic that I really love. You know, a lot of fiction that I really enjoy. You know, like Blade Runner, like the Matrix trilogy, and you know, fiction like that. I really enjoy this kind of. It's like a struggle for survival, essentially. It comes down to that sort of humans versus Neanderthals, Homo novus, whatever kind of struggle where, you know, all these sort of rules about AI are in place to stop them becoming dominant, whereas their dominance is kind of inevitable, isn't it? And this presented the AI in a very human way, right? The AIs were all very different. which is a very interesting way to portray it. Like the AIs were just like people in the end. They all had their own personalities, their own leanings, and the humans were fighting to free them. And it was a very sort of more, it was a more peaceful take on it, as opposed to the kind of, you know, evil AI Terminator style kind of cheesy depiction of it. It was more of a, it was a much more gentle depiction of the problem, which, you know, which was really, you know, a really interesting story. So I can't think of anything else I was thinking about. I don't really have any complaints. It is what it is. I wasn't coming in expecting some sci-fi epic. I was coming in expecting a, you know, a linear story experience with depth in the exploration and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a really great experience. So I hope you've enjoyed Tacoma. Let me know what you think. Yeah, we can have a little talk about AI consciousness. YouTube comments is not the place for that, really, is it? But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the conclusion and this series as a whole. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you can join Clan Drummond and see me play more story-focused games like this. Just remember, everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.